COVID-19. It evolves, it mutates, but when it does so, it's an aberration. Since the novel coronavirus pandemic first broke out in Wuhan of China, there have been numerous variants of the virus, of which the World Health Organization only lists 4 as variants of concern. It also lists 4 as variants of interest. Given the real possibility of more variants popping up, dangerous or otherwise, efforts towards identifying new strands too have to be ramped up. The most common detection method is gene sequencing, and in Sri Lanka, which is battling the 2 dangerous variants Alpha and Delta, the only gene sequencing facility is at the University of Sri Jayawardenepura. If the last year and a half has taught us anything, it is that one facility isn't enough.
Now there are 2 laboratories doing the gene sequencing to identify variants, that is in Sri Jayawardenepura University and in the Colombo University. Both these university laboratories are sending their reports to the Ministry of Health Epidemiology Unit. So we will be getting more updates on this in the next media briefing.
For over 2 months, schools have been closed with education activities conducted online. Though it is a good solution as a stopgap measure, it cannot possibly be sustained given social inequalities. In a bid to expedite the restart of schools, the government made the decision to inoculate teachers with some sections of students to also follow soon. The Health Promotion Bureau says that the vaccine rollout for teachers will begin next week.
The Ministry of Health and the government has decided to vaccinate all school teachers, and vaccination of the school teachers has already started, and it will continue next week also from the 12th onwards. And in addition to the school teachers, non-academic staff, security staff and other staff all will be vaccinated. The idea is to make school a safe place where all adults in the school environment are vaccinated against COVID-19.
Sri Lanka may have had its hiccups in its immunization drive, but the daily numbers suggest that it is in top gear at the moment. 188,368 persons were administered with the first dose of the Sinopharm vaccine yesterday. What's more, 33,550 people were given the second dose of the same vaccine as well. In addition, the second dose of the Sputnik vaccine was given to 12 people yesterday, while 80 persons were given the second dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine too. All in all, the number of jabs administered yesterday is by far the highest single-day vaccinations done so far in the island. Meanwhile, with the health sector trade union action coming to an end, the daily COVID caseload too has picked up. Yesterday, there were 1,270 confirmed cases. The Western Province reported the highest with 546. One of its districts, Gampa, had the highest number of infections from any district with 229. The other 2 districts in the Western Province, Kalutara and Colombo, recorded 180 and 137 cases respectively. At the other end of the spectrum, Kilinochchi reported the lowest daily caseload with just 1 infection. The new cases confirmed yesterday also included 47 imported cases.
මේ මොහොතේදී අපිට වැදගත් වෙන්නේ ආර්ථික කටයුතු සහ අනෙකුත් සමාජීය කටයුතු ඉදිරියට යන ගමන් මේ රෝගය පාලනය කිරීමට අවශ්‍ය ක්‍රියාමාර්ග ගැනීමයි. එහිදී රටේ සියලු දෙනාම එකවගේ වගකීමෙන් කටයුතු කරනවා නම් මම හිතනවා මේ සංචරණ සීමා නැවත පැනවීමකට අවස්ථාවක් ඉඩ නොදී රෝගය ක්‍රමානුකූලව පාලනය කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා මේ මොහොතේ අපි දකිනවා දැනට සති කිහිපයකට පෙර තිබුණු තත්වයට වඩා හොඳ තත්වයක් තියෙන බව. නමුත් මේක තවදුරටත් ඒ ආකාරයෙන් පවතිනවද නැද්ද කියන එක අද තීරණය කරන්න අමාරුයි. තව සති කිහිපයක් ගත වෙනකොට තමයි ඒ පිළිබඳවත් යම්කිසි තීරණයකට එන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ.
As for today, 964 new COVID-19 infections have been confirmed so far. It means there are 26,480 active cases in the island. In the meantime, there were 1,451 COVID-19 recoveries as well today. That puts the number of people to recover from the virus in Sri Lanka at 241,035. In other developments, the National Operations Centre for the Prevention of COVID-19 announced today that the Pimura area in the Kakulandala South Gramanildara division in the Kalutara district is isolated until further notice. It also announced that 2 areas in the Mana and Kegal districts were brought out of isolation.
Sunsilk ලොකු බෝතලේ සේදුම් වාර 30. රුපියල් 16ක ඉතිරියක්.